Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Today's Monday, the day after Easter. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And please, if you would like a reading from me, feel free to text me or call me on my YouTube number. Having said that, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the channel. I would appreciate it, or the video. Okay. Hi, K. Maldon, Julian Wilson, how are you? I hope something break with the job search. I know it's challenging these days because of what Trump doing. Having said that, I don't know how many of you, I got to read this to you guys. This is crazy. A groundbreaking microscope at Harvard Medical School could lead to breakthroughs in cancer detection and research into longevity. But the scientists who developed the computer script to read its images and unlock its full potential has been in an immigration detention center for 2 months, putting crucial scientific advancement at risk. This is Trump, my friends. We're really smart people. I don't want to, I can't, we're short on time. I can't stay on this subject very long, but it's just one more proof of how dumb Trump is and how he's destroying our country. And Republicans are sitting around hoping, I'm scared, like a bunch of babies. Yeah. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Some of the things that I'm feeling come to pass. Okay. Having said that, I'm sure some of you have heard, and I said it earlier, but someone told me. I said earlier I felt Eggshit is on his last leg. I don't see how he's going to survive this. But one of you during the midday stream said Trump doubled down and said he's doing a great job, and that's true. I simply didn't see it yet because I think he posted it or somebody said something while I was streaming. Don't believe the hype. After I was done streaming and I went, because I'm always scanning what's going on, and I read the White House is looking for a replacement for him. And I feel, of course they're saying that's not true, but it is true. Too much damage has been done, and Trump can't take the heat. And by the way, as you all know, the market crashed today because of Trump's big mouth and arrogance. But still Republicans, they little babies, they're scared. They should wear diapers to go to the Capitol. It's amazing. So, but I feel days are numbered. That's my prediction. The other thing is, I cracked up this morning when I saw this. Somebody stole Norm's bag or pocketbook or something, but it seems like she had a purse. It seems like she had a badge in there. She had $3,000 in there, credit cards and everything. You know why I was cracking up? Do you guys remember that video she made standing in front of that prison threatening immigrants? Okay. You're going to be deported to El Salvador, blah, blah, blah. I don't think everyone saw that video. Or if the person who stole her wallet saw the video, but didn't care. Because he made out very well, regardless of what happened. I'm laughing at her because I don't like her. I think she's garbage. Sorry. I usually get really angry when I hear, nothing can set me off and drive me insane. Even if it's somebody take a penny from me. I will give people, I don't care. I was born, so a little generous. I used to take my mom's stuff and give away. It doesn't matter to me. If I have it, you know, somebody has a problem, I can share, I'm going to share. The thing is, I mean, so even somebody takes a penny from me, I'll get angry. I don't know why. It's not because I'm cheap, that's what I'm trying to say, but it's mine, it's my penny. So, and I feel the same way about others. But this woman, the minute, since the day I heard she killed a puppy, I have no feelings and I don't care. And today I cracked up. Something I would normally be very angry about, as if it's mine, I sat here, and you know what I think? Besides the fact that I didn't like her to begin with, I don't really care for her. Those pictures, the video shot that she made in front of that prison, threatening immigrants, maybe that's because I'm an immigrant too, if they come to this country, how they're going to treat them or mistreat them. I was cracking up. I can picture that guy's face stealing her wallet. So I had a pretty good laugh about that. I thought I would share that. I doubt they're going to catch him, by the way. Okay, because I'm sure he knew once he opened the wallet whose wallet he had, and also the badge was in there. Because her badge is in there. So they had to immediately revoke, that badge. All access that whatever that badge had, they had to revoke everything immediately. But intuitively, I feel that guy is not going to put himself at risk. He's going to destroy everything, throw them away somewhere where they'll never find them. I have to mention this. It's because, again, Elon, and I have to really to do it justice. It's crazy. Hang on a second, please. Let me bring it up. It's in my journal. I wrote it down so I would not forget. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has drawn criticism from all angles over his involvement with Donald Trump's White House as the government pressed forward with its deportation and cost-cutting efforts. But one of his former employees alleges that he may have been eyeing immigration status as a way to exact revenge on his naysayers years earlier. A Tesla engineer who was fired in 2014 said that Musk threatened to deport her entire team when she raised a breaking safety issue to him directly. You know what? I never trust that guy, and after I read that, I wasn't surprised. But can you imagine you own a company, and every company I've ever worked for, yes, the managers may not like it, but they eat, they take their ego and sit on it. Because if you own a company or you're doing something, somebody tell you this is wrong, we have to correct it. It's because the person is in your best interest. There is a company I used to work for. It's unfortunately out of business. That was the very first company I worked for out of college. They used to call it Materials Research Corporation. It's in Nyack, New York. And at that time, it was in West Nyack, and after that, they moved it to Orangeburg. If I'm not mistaken, Sony owns it now. They used to make what is called wafer processing machines. The circuitry that's inside your computer, it's cut from something they call, what it's a wafer, a piece of wafer which has the circuitry in it. But the machine that processes those, that material, okay, they get the circuitry that you have on your computer, everything electronics, okay? So that machine used to process those discs, if you will. They're round, some of them are about 6 inches in diameter. Some of them are larger, are larger, because after I left, today a lot of things changed. But anyway, that company was a very good model. I still remember the owner's name. He used to be a teacher at Columbia University. to say I was very bright. He used to own the company. In fact, he created the company. And they had that thing where if you have suggestions, you see something that's wrong, I'm sure sometimes you didn't like it, but you know what? They paid you. They gave you money. If you have new ideas, if you come up with something that's wrong with anything, they pay you. Excuse me, they pay you. So that was, and then they were, he was, when it comes to making his product better, I'm sure sometimes he didn't like the feedback, but I don't remember exactly how much they used to pay, but it was a couple of $100. At that time, it was in the in the late 70s. I worked there. Yeah. So it wasn't bad money. So I thought I would share that, but Elon threatened to have people deported. Garbage. That's what Elon is. Garbage. Having said that, artist, I'm looking for questions. I'm scanning. I've been sharing stories and what's in the news. A YouTube psychic said she would get it back. Let's hope she does. I mean, well, if the way I'm getting this guy, if you're talking about Norm, I doubt it. The guy who took that wallet, with today's, how do you call it again? The way they investigate crimes today, and given the Trump administration, how they go about on taking revenge on people, that guy must be really stupid. Or if they find it, it's wiped out, Oh my God, I forget the name. Hang on a second, guys. Now I have to, no, I can't do it right now. When they go in the process, your hair and stuff like that, they did it for your DNA. I forget the name of the technology they use, but today it's a big deal, okay? From that person's fingerprints, any hair or anything really that is left on the wallet or any of the credit cards or anything, believe me, they'll find him. And that's why I'm saying to you, I'd be shocked if they find the wallet. Okay. So, and you know what? If I were in DC and I found that wallet and I pick it up and I visit for her, I wouldn't get involved. Knowing intuitively what I feel about Trump and his regime, there is no way I would help them, because you know why? They're going to accuse you instead of, being like Sheldon Winning. That was the owner of Materials Research, the first company I worked for. After college, I used to work in a factory before that, and I was a boss, everything. So, but Trump and those ignorant people around him, no way. They would blame you until you prove otherwise. And how do you prove otherwise? They already don't like DC residents. And I don't know how many of you, as I'm saying this, Trump is trying to cut off Africa. Well, not trying to cut off Africa. Yeah, there is a memo or an executive order he was about to sign, or he signed, that's going to close all the embassies in Africa. Can you imagine this? And and China is developing relations with Africa, and then Africa is full of the rare minerals that we need in this country. But Trump and the ignorant people around him want to basically cut off relations with I don't know, but a large swath of Africa. I don't remember exactly which part of Africa, but yeah, I would not go close or have anything to do or help anybody in this regime. No way. But that's how I feel. I don't trust them. They're garbage. Okay, I'm looking to see. Raymond Di Pasquale says it's difficult to free fools from the chants they revere. Yes, that's a pretty good one, Raymond. Okay. I am looking for questions, it seems like. Sylvia Martinez says, Emilio, do you see me moving in May 2025? My friend, I doubt it's going to be May 2025. I'm not very good with time. You know, I can tell you, if you really want to move, when I read May, I was getting September. So between now and September, I feel, you know, you can make it happen. Because May 2025 is next month. It's about, and 2 weeks from now? Yeah. I'm sorry. Today's the 21st. So 10 more days, okay, or 9 more days. I don't remember how many days in April. Where are we? Yeah, April. So, yeah. But you will make the move, okay? All right. Blue Eve 14 says, 3 Congress people are in El Salvador tonight. Do you feel that Bukele thinks he made a mistake getting involved with Trump? No, international eyes are on him and secrets may come out. You know, Bukele is as dumb as Trump and the people around him. And it's not only, no, this is not a mistake. Okay, let me tell you, based on experience when I was younger and when I used to listen to my dad and other people used to discuss quietly relatives, you know what I mean? And a way, how these people operate, okay? The money that is paid is not going to the government of El Salvador. That money is going to Bukele and his henchmen. Okay, I'm sure that, you know, there is some kind of investment, or I don't know how old that prison is, but it's cheaper to build structures like that in El Salvador than here. But make no mistake, okay? The money goes, or at least 80 to 90% of the money goes into his pockets. He's going to buy a new Lamborghini, you know, some fast cars. No, he's not. He has no regrets. I mean, the guy calls himself the cool dictator. He should be embarrassed to even calling himself, putting himself in that category of dictator. He's dumb. It's not a mistake. He thinks he just like Trump, he thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Look what happened. They told Trump not to threaten the Fed's chair. He threatened them, and the market tanked. And he doesn't care. But he's going to care when those super rich people, they keep losing money every day and they turn on him. They are slowly bad-mouthing him, calling him out, but it's going to get worse. That's my prediction. But no, it's not a mistake. And I don't know if it's a cardinal, but some high religious person, Catholic, in El Salvador, because if I'm not mistaken, El Salvador is primarily Catholic. So a priest in El Salvador warned Bukele not to fall for the Trump trap. Well, they didn't put it that way, but they told him, don't be America's prison. Don't turn El Salvador into America's prison. Okay? And, but it wasn't a mistake. It's money, greed. You know, he's a dictator. He doesn't answer to anybody. It's him and the people around him, and that's how they operate. That's the way Papa used to operate. Whenever America or any country donate to the country, The people don't get it. It went straight into Papa Doc's pocket and his family and his lieutenants. That's the way it works. And that's what Trump is trying to do to this in this country. Okay? And thank God. And they're going to rub that stuff in his face. Harvard is suing him. When I read that a little while ago, I'm like, oh, Lord, yes. Because they have, and like I don't know if I explain it to you. I'm not going to explain it again because I'm not quite sure if I explain it here on the other channel. But the thing is, you guys will be surprised. First of all, they're raising more money now because they're taking Trump on. The other thing is, so many people are volunteering to, cooperate with Harvard to go after Trump and his regime. Watch that space. Trump is going to lose, and lose badly. That's my prediction. The Harvard lawsuit. Okay? Trump is pretending, watch what's coming in the coming months. How Trump is going to be diminished. He's going to still continue to scream as he's doing today. Okay? But that's not going to help him. It's going to fall on deaf ears. He's going to be like a paper tiger and start shrinking because people are not going to take him serious anymore. And he's going to be like a Velcro as opposed to things don't stick to him, as opposed to a Teflon, as opposed to being like Teflon, nothing sticks. Well, he's becoming like a Velcro. Everything is going to stick, including, well, so many people today are calling him a liar. And it gets worse every day. He's being called out. And Democrats crack it. Oh my God, she's so funny. The way she calls Trump out. Okay? And I agree with her. And that's the right way to go after Trump. She's saying if there is someone who should go to prison, it's Trump. There's only one felon in all of this. It's in the White House. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But oh, Lord, yes. Yes, Jenny Bean, 8:30. Thank you, Forensics. I couldn't remember it. Thank you. I watch HLN. They have, I watch it all the time. And I was trying to picture, that's where I was going to go. I turned around, I was going to go to HLN because I'm sure right now that some kind of forensic movie going on or some kind of story. Yes, thank you. No, I'm never going to forget forensics. I appreciate it. Okay, let me look for questions. Julian Wilson says, actually, I have a video interview for a company full-time on Thursday. Congratulations. Do you see if this is the one I feel good about? I feel good about it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you're going to find something. Video interview. I mean, I feel you're going to find something. In fact, I meant to ask you, that's why I called your name twice. I was going to ask you if you're going to get a job or something. So keep our fingers crossed you may get this one. But you're going to find a job, man. Don't worry. Lisa Meleng is asking, will her 43-year-old son remarry? Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's got to heal from the previous one when he's ready. But I'm sure he will. Okay, my daughter is expecting. Lani Ann is asking, congratulations, my daughter is expecting. Will the baby be okay? I feel like saying yes. Congratulations, and hang in there. Keep working with the doctors. Don't miss, I'm sure your daughter knows to stick with the doctors. Artist is asking, can you look at my son's recital in May? He's been practicing day and night. Will it go good? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't see a problem with his recital. He should do fine. Congratulations. Okay. Janet. Janet S. Beth B. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Would Harvard win the case against him? Yes, I just said that. She's Harvard is going to drag Trump. Harvard is going to dog walk Trump. That's what's coming. Okay, so hang in there. And there's going to be a line to go after Trump. Trust me. Okay. Chef is asking, will everything be okay with my son going back to school? I feel like yes. You know, school it's a challenge in many ways when you are young. You know what I mean? But I feel your son is going to be fine. I'm not seeing anything that's unsurmountable. So hang in there. Betsy Warren says, Milu, I'm planning to post a scathing review of my company anonymously on Glassdoor for screwing us over by making us hourly. Would I be safe doing so? Would they even see it? You know, I'm tempted to say yes, but intuitively I feel like saying to you, given the era we are in, chances are it won't have much of an effect. Believe me, I understand how you feel. You want to fight back, and I've been in your shoes. I've fought back. Okay, but I am not sure that's the right way to fight back. Okay? I don't feel it's going to have the result that you want. And as far as anonymous, I've heard of Glassdoor, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't heard about that company in a long time, or that site. That's the site where they rank companies from best to worst. Betsy Ryan, can you please call me? I'm sorry, let me post my number. Oh my God, the half hour went by very fast. Please call me. I'm going to post the number and then I'll go. No, don't call, because I don't, you know what, I made a mistake asking you. I shouldn't even have said your name, but chances are they won't see this show. But how damn I made it. But anyway, I will look at Glassdoor. I think I'm right. That's the company they would tell you the best companies and stuff like that. Chances are they would find it. Hi, this is Milo. Hi, okay. I don't have you on speaker the way because I don't want your voice to be recognized. I don't think that's the smart thing to do right now, okay? And because, and Glassdoor, that's the company that ranks companies from best to worst, right? Or the best companies.
Yeah, I just see a lot of reviews on there. That was the last question about a company.
Yeah, right. I don't think right now posting this, believe me, I want you to fight back. And if I could help you in fighting back, I would. But I don't think that's going to make it generate or have the effect that you would like it to have. Okay? That there's potential for that, but it depends, because everything we post, they can trace you. If they know the right people, because you have to have access to Glassdoor website in order for you to do that. We all have, an address, regardless of, so they can trace it, but they would have to talk to the company, but you never know. But yeah, I don't think this is the right approach. Okay? All right. You're very welcome. Good luck to you. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Let me look for one more question. I'm sorry. I just had to be careful because I usually have it on speaker so I can share with all of you, but you heard me. And I don't want, I have to be careful with this. I'm sure all of you understand why. Okay. Rachel W. says, Mino, do you think I should advertise with TV ads for my business? Will it help or just cost me a lot and not a lot of benefits? Chances are yes. Rachel W., there are other ways you can advertise your business. Yes, you're right. It's going to cost you a ton. But there are other cheaper ways of advertise for your business, okay? What I would do, I would look into how you can generate, do things on YouTube and social media and build up that way, okay? That will cost you less and bring more as opposed to the TV thing, okay? So, but it's up to you, but that's what I would do. And believe me, you can take advantage of so. Okay, TikTok. If you can make funny shorts, post them on TikTok. Believe me, it has an effect. It's challenging, but you can break through. Okay, I would look into TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all of them. Okay. All right, friends. Let's see. Arish says he's nervous about who they choose for the next pope. I wouldn't be nervous. I think the next pope is going to be a good person, so I wouldn't worry. Okay, everyone. Lani Ann says, AJ1, hoping for a clear diagnosis and treatment for your son. I'm sorry. AJ1, hang in there. Okay, everyone, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmiro.com. Or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. If you would like a reading from, if you like the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to tap on the notification bell. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. Because every time, the more thumbs up, the more the algorithm will keep showing the video to others. So please give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Jordan Johnson, for reminding everyone to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And thank you, chat managers. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.